In an effort to ensure the protection of athletes and families, the City of Somerville has recently formed a 3-year partnership with the Concussion Legacy Foundation. The partnership aims to make Somerville into a nationwide model for concussion prevention, education, research, and policy. We go to Jenny Fang for this report.
Concussions are serious. What has the City of Somerville been doing in combat against concussion in youth athletes? This September, the City of Somerville Parks and Recreation Department issued its new concussion policy for youth athletes. The most notable change is a required annual training for all department program staff, coaches, and volunteers who participate in organized youth athletic activities. The Director of Parks and Recreation of Somerville, Jill Linton, talks about details of the new policy.
Concussion Foundation reached out to us back in June and wanted to adopt a city to kind of do some concussion awareness and education and have a model city to kind of start this project off. In Somerville, it's been like a great fit with what the Concussion Foundation wanted to do. Things we were already doing as far as our athletic trainer, Michelle Kelly at the high school, has done a phenomenal job in the city with concussion awareness and education within the school district in Somerville. And so she had already kind of done a lot of the preliminary and foundational work for this project. And so this fit with them was a natural fit. So the goal really is that we are promoting awareness and education and about the seriousness of concussions and head injuries for our youth athletes. So the policy is really to make sure that every coach, parent, and volunteer is aware of what a concussion is, how to recognize the signs of concussions, and how to take appropriate actions to safeguard the safety of our children. So this is really a citywide initiative, and it's really just, again, the importance of educating and making sure everyone's aware of the dangers of head injuries for our children. We're all invested with this project. Somerville really is going to be a model city for concussion awareness, and just the incredible support that we have from our mayor, who wholeheartedly believes in this initiative and what we're doing. So for us, this is really exciting for us in the City of Somerville and our youth, and look forward to continuing working with our leagues and our parents and our volunteers.
Dr. Freeman from Cambridge Health Alliance also noticed recent trends in youth concussion. Reporter from Somerville Neighborhood News sat down with Dr. Freeman and talked about common knowledge of concussion.
So when parents come to see me bringing their children with concussions, many of them are concerned about the long-term effects for it, how long it will take the symptoms to resolve. The majority of patients concussion symptoms will resolve after 2 weeks. 90% of people will be asymptomatic and back to sports at 1 month. The difficult thing is there's no distinct blood test that we can do, no distinct imaging study that we can do to confirm when a patient is healed from a concussion. So that's why it's very important to have the child rest from both physical and mental activities. I'm a new parent myself, and I go back and forth if I would let my son play football. There's obviously risk of concussion from even everyday activities, but certainly there's a higher association in sports. There's been an increased diagnosis of concussions, or more so hospital visits for concussions. For example, in the decade of the 2000s, there was a 62% increase in hospital visits for concussions in people younger than age 19. Now, part of this is due to an increased youth sports, but also probably an increased awareness of concussions and diagnosis.
For Somerville Neighborhood News, I'm Jenny Fang.